What if I said to you that women aren't actually flawed? That what you're seeing from women nowadays is not a flaw, it's not a mistake, it's not an accident. And as well as the saying, in knowing women you can't love them, it's also the same with the hate. In knowing them, you can't hate them. An individual one that has done something to you, obviously that's different. But on a whole, no, you can't hate them. Some do. But before I begin, welcome back, hope you're doing well, both men and women. Another video I think both men and women should find interesting, because it's the point of this. The title is, "This is why men should embrace the modern woman. They're not flawed, they're just women." Now from that, some of you know what I mean already. That you can't hate a woman for being a woman. She's a woman. In other words, understand. In a sense, a woman has to be a woman because of the way we are as men or have been as men. The main difference nowadays is society and the fact that women are given so much. That is the main difference. Women taking advantage of what they're given is part of female nature. It's what women do. Women that are given things take them. But remember, women do this as well. They would say, "Oh, I did not ask you to do it or give it to me." Regardless of how reckless I was with it, hey, I did not ask you to give it to me. As women, by nature, they don't like being accountable. They like taking and getting. They don't like being accountable. They don't like owning up to the things that they've done if it makes them look bad. Even if we know, like, look woman, we know you're doing this, just admit it. You see, women nowadays, from my perspective, have been given the opportunities to do things that they couldn't have done before. And being given the opportunities, we as men can see what they do with it. And that's good. We're supposed to. You're supposed to. My point is, the more you see and know about them, the less you can be deceived by them. The less you can be so naive to them. The less you will understand you need not save this woman. And understand why the men that save women, these women don't respect. Because again, she never asked you to do it. She wanted you to. She gave you the signs. She may have made it easy for you. But in getting you does not mean she respects you. Because the point was, in this situation, the point was for you to help her out of her bad situation. So by nature, of course, as a woman, she would take what she's given, what you're offering. The benefit women have is that as men, we are always offering. Because of thirst, obviously, and for some men loneliness, the want and need for companionship, but as men, we are always offering. So many women get to pick and choose. In modern times, they can go beyond just waiting for suitors. They can go and find whatever suitor they want. They can go find many suitors of which they need not even see because of the internet and still get the validation, the attention, and all she needs, and still not be accountable for anything. You see, the reason I find so many things about women hilarious is because I once, when I was younger, did not see them for how they actually were. Yes, I was a naive simp when I was younger, of course. Most men are. We're programmed to be. But you see, my understanding of women came from women. It didn't come from anywhere else, it came from women. Women themselves have shown me through life and experience how they are. So I understand that when women are doing things nowadays and some men are surprised, don't be surprised. By nature, many women are built this way. And understand, not all women take advantage of their nature. Some are just going through life. But understand this as well, men. And it's why many women think men are stupid. A woman in herself could know that she's not much. But she would know the men around her think that she's much. And this woman may have known the men she's given herself to. And then to see these fools here with flowers trying to court her as if she's something special. Of course it's ridiculous. I mean, look at it like this. You can't approach a modern woman with her certain understandings and you approaching like a Prince Charming, prancing. Yes, prancing about, playing a lute or a banjo or whatever, trying to hand her a rose, saying, "Here, my fair lady," and trying to kiss her hand. In 2020, yeah, trust me, you don't want to kiss, you don't know where her hand's been. You do not know where her hand has been, trust me. And you're this guy there prancing about doing all these things for her, saying to her, my lady, my fair lady. Obviously, men don't talk like that, but you know what I mean. Obviously, for many women, even if they accept you, they would still think you're a fool. You know an interesting thing? A good example of female nature is see how they act with male strippers. That's one of the most perfect examples ever. See how women act with male strippers. And why I say women's sexuality is not something tame, it's not delicate at all. No, it's quite monstrous actually, indeed. Now you see, understand this. There are women out there who may be married, who may have boyfriends, and they may go to a party or a club, whatever, with male strippers there. And these women will be doing all manner of things. And even if they do these things with their boyfriends or husbands, to the degree they're doing them with these male strippers, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. So some men underestimate women's sexuality because they've never seen the monster side of their woman or certain women or women. They've never seen that monster and how vicious that monster can be. Now you see, when you understand certain things like that, you can understand, okay, I get certain things now. I get why that guy over there who may be put together, but he's slightly overweight or unattractive, compared to that guy over there who's a bum, but he's well built with a six-pack and he's handsome, why many women would overlook that guy over there who's put together and well put together in comparison to that guy over there who's a bum, broke, but he's very good looking. That nowadays is one of the main important things with women. The fact that they don't need the safe guy. They can go with the bum. The bum's more attractive. The bum over there, though he may be broke, he brings out another side of her. One that guy, yeah, come on, he's not going to do that, is he? Yeah. Women are not as complex as you think. They're more complex based on their feelings and how they interact with the world and their personality and their feelings and all that. Women aren't that complex really. No, we as men will never fully understand them because we're not supposed to. But understand, when you know enough about their nature, what they do, what they can do, what they're willing to do, you then have to look at them differently because you can no longer look at them the same. Yes, of course, you can still enjoy them if you so choose. Why not? Even though women get on my nerves, I still enjoy the company of a woman every now and again. But the point is to understand them, to understand why you're around them, and if you are around them, that you're not wasting your time. It's not about wasting their time, who cares? It's about wasting your time as a man. The tricks women play nowadays are the tricks that they've always wanted to play and have played. It's just more open now. It's just more in front of you. It's more obvious. As men, we should not see that as bad. We should embrace it. Not to embrace it to the point of marrying a modern garden tool. No. It's to embrace it, to understand it. To the point where you're like, oh, I understand. I get it now. You see, my point is, overall point, you can't hate something that was this way all along. Just because you're seeing it now, it does not mean you should hate them now because this is how they were all along. It's to understand that this is how they were all along. You're just seeing it now. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.